Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Today is the last day of Hall of Forms for this route, and it's also the end of Tellius in Hall of Forms for this go-around. Hall of Forms does cycle, right, by order of title, and so we had Path of Radiance last time. This time we had Radiant Dawn. Next time I think we should have Awakening, unless I'm forgetting something. So, you know, I probably won't use any Form Souls on anything else. Like, it's very rare that I do. I always have a bunch of Form Souls left over. I always get the pack, and I never use them because I always save them for Tellius units. At least this time we had really, really good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm going to focus more on Micaiah? Or Ike? I don't actually know. Like, I have a pretty stacked Ike. Like, this is a really, really good Ike. And the ideal, I guess, is fine. It's not the most ideal A slot, maybe. But I think Micaiah needs a little more work. Because she's really just rocking Fury 4. And she's also got Attack Speed Menace. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and get Micaiah a little bit stronger, and we'll take it from there. And then at the very end, we can go through and see who all we've got, what we're gonna be getting. I'm glad that we got who we did for Hall of Forms this go around. It was a journey. For sure. I wasn't really that thrilled about the Tellius options in the last bit. Yes, that would have been. If only it was Attack Res Menace. If only. Only that were the case. There's really not a lot here, man. And that's part of the issue I've had with Micaiah. I don't get a lot of good stuff for her. Like, at all. So, I guess last minute effort, I was basically just trying to make a speed build work for her, and I don't know, I'm not really a fan of speedy Brave Micaiah. It's not something that excites me that much. And now here we are, the final day, and I'm just like, I don't know what I need to do here. I just have this kind of mismatch of skills. I mean, they work, they definitely do work. Yeah, see, I get stuff like this. What? I asked, what am I supposed to do with this? Attack Res 2, Brash Assault, and Speed Defensive. None of that is good for Micaiah. I don't think. Alright, we'll take a Phantom Res Seal, I guess. That's not the worst thing in the world. Not that that gets to carry over, but it makes me feel better about the build she has to have now. Alright. We'll just go for it. We're all in. We're basically all in on Speed Micaiah at this point. It would be great if she could get, like, a Bar Trace, maybe? For her B. Because she gets to keep her, you know, namesake B skill anyway. But no, we're going to get... Ooh, Pledging Torch is interesting. We are going to get Attack Feint. Okay. Well, that was awful. Alright, fair enough. So this is what we have. Let me start with the lesser hitters, shall we? Initially here. So, Sothe, he didn't do anything. He did get a couple free level ups earlier when I went way, way, way down here just to kind of like farm some skills from torches. Once I had cleared everything, same with Nisala, I just kind of, you know, once I got the first kill, I put it on all the battle, and then they got levels that way. I did not level them through the entire process otherwise. And it was... They were just there, bro. They weren't doing a whole lot. Micaiah, I think, is good. Like, we got the dual rally, right? We got Ruptured Sky, which is awesome. Fury 4, I guess, works. It at least makes her speed stat a little bit higher, and then we've got Attack Speed Menace, which is kind of nice, I guess. If we're going for Speed Micaiah, that's probably one of the better C options that you'll have. Do have her namesake. We did get Pledging Torch, as you just saw in that last round, but I Pledging Torch might have been cool, but I feel like her preferred is probably better. It saves the do from having to refine it, basically. I favor the do more than having an additional weapon skill that I may or may not use at some point, just for show. But yeah, so we're getting a guaranteed follow-up no matter what, even if we are speedy, I guess, and that's fine. Yoon's Whisper, I wish they would have done something different with that, but they didn't, and so here we are. Res, great. Attack speed, great. So, I mean, we're getting into like the upper 40s after all buffs and debuffs are accounted for speed. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Fury 4 is kind of saving us a bit, I think. Otherwise our speed would be in the low 30s instead of the mids. And, you know, it works. It's not the ideal. Brave Micaiah is the one Micaiah that I don't know how to build. I straight up don't know how to build it. It's the least fun for me to try and build. It's not like the Thicky Mickey build that I made for Legendary Micaiah, even though you probably could do it on Brave Micaiah too. But yeah, it's not fun. This, however, is fun because it's Fallen Ike, and Fallen Ike is fun to build. So I may actually use him in something because we got the Rally Up attack, right? Mayhem Ether, great. Chaos Ragnal, of course. Have that. Attack Speed Menace, Frenzy, which is something I kind of want to put on my my normal plus 10 Fallen Ike that we got earlier this year. We finished him up this year. So I'm kind of thinking like, maybe I put Frenzy on him, and I ended up getting it on the Forma unit, which is great. I think Frenzy on Fallen Ike is really, really good. And then Attack Res Ideal, which I know will not contribute to debuff stacking, right? But maybe it's not a terrible thing to get a guaranteed 7 res on him, possible 9, rather than having to worry about enemies trying to debuff him. Maybe that's what Attack Speed Menace is for. I don't know. I would have preferred maybe the other A option, but Ideal is fine too. And I like the lore aspect of that it probably came from Ashera. That might be kind of nice. I don't know. It's just copium. I'm just drinking in copium, you guys. But yeah, so with the Attack Res Ideal, he's basically going to get, 34 res. So that's kind of nice. Attack Speed Menace will always give him a bonus as long as he's within so many spaces of an enemy. Frenzy's really nice. Love Frenzy. Love Frenzy. And then Chaos Ragnal's super dope too. So overall, I'm very, very satisfied. Again, it's not what I maybe would have done ideally, but we're dealing with Hall of RNG over here, so you don't really get to choose per se. But I will definitely be Forma-souling Micaiah and Ike. No matter what, we're going to do that. And unfortunately, Sothe and Nisala. Dude, some Hall of Forms are actually kind of tough. This one was super easy because Fallen Ike is so insane. Sothe and Nisala were just along for the ride, man. But that's who I'm Forma-souling. There's no chance that I wasn't going to Forma-soul them, even if I had really bad skills on them, because that's how I operate these days. But hey, let me know if you're keeping anything from Hall of Forms. Like I said, I think Awakening is next. Ink Awakening is next. So we could see some cool stuff there. Not really sure what we'll see. But, you know, we got Fates after that, and then probably 3 houses after that. Unless they do Tokyo Mirage Sessions again, which I don't know if they will. But, yeah, that's Hall of Forms. Good stuff. Overall, I'm happy. Let me know if you're happy in the comments. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Come back for more. I'll have a birthday subathon stream schedule out later this week. So be sure to keep your eyes on the community tab for that. And that's it for now. Thanks again, and until then, I will catch you next time.